Hello, family. Welcome to Smart Hustle. Let me ask you something right off the bat. Why does it feel like rich people just keep getting richer while everyone else is literally struggling just to catch up? I mean, is it just blind luck? Is it privilege? Or is there something much deeper going on behind the scenes? Here's the real question. What if the system itself is mathematically designed to reward the people who already know exactly how it works? Stick with me here, because today we are completely breaking down the real reason the wealthy keep accelerating away. Section 1. The illusion of wealth. Turns out, money isn't everything. You know, most people think it's super simple, right? They think, oh, rich people just have more money. And, well, yeah, having cash definitely helps. But that is absolutely not the full story. Because think about it. So many people get money, maybe through a massive windfall or a sudden inheritance, and they lose the whole shebang incredibly quickly. So if folks can acquire all this cash and still go broke, clearly just having money isn't the real secret. Section 2. The power of assets. Making your money work for you. Now, the real difference maker starts right here. An asset isn't just, something expensive to show off. It's actually something you acquire that generates income, increases in value, or actively multiplies your money over time. Wealthy individuals, they don't just work for money. No, they use these specific vehicles so their money starts getting up and working for them. Section 3. The compounding effect. This is the engine of exponential growth. So here's how the mathematical magic actually happens. It's a chain reaction. First, your asset generates money. Step 2, you take that money and reinvest it to generate even more. Over time, this creates massive exponential growth. Standard earning from a 9 to 5 is basically just a flat line. But assets create a compounding rocket ship. Section 4, the access advantage, opening up those closed doors. Look, there's another huge factor here, and it's all about access. Reaching a certain level of wealth unlocks doors to better opportunities, superior investments, and crucial inside information. When you have money, you suddenly start getting invited to private equity deals or early-stage investments that the general public literally doesn't even know exist. And that kind of access, it creates an engine that just constantly feeds itself. Section 5, the knowledge gap, the sheer power of financial literacy. Ultimately, so much of this comes down to a fundamental knowledge gap. People who actually understand money just behave differently. They make better decisions. They completely avoid those common debt traps that keep everyone else totally broke. And over time, that difference in daily decision-making, it compounds just as massively as their actual financial investments. Section 6, decoding the system. Let's look at the ultimate wealth engine. When you take all of this, the assets, the compounding, the access, the knowledge, and combine it, you arrive at a very simple, completely neutral truth. Money attracts more money. It's like gravity. It simply pulls wealth right toward wealth. So what does this all actually mean for you? Well, it means there are basically 2 tracks in life. First, you've got the linear track, working for money, totally unaware of the system's rules. And then there's the exponential track, utilizing the system so your money starts working for you. Listen, this isn't just some simple story of rich versus poor. It's really about learning the rules of the game so you can step onto that exponential track for yourself. But, honestly, there's a catch. Even when folks start figuring out these rules, there is still a silent force actively working against them. It's like a hidden tax keeping people permanently anchored down. Now, in our next explainer, we are going to break that invisible barrier down completely. For now, I want to leave you with this one question. Do you think the system naturally favors those who simply take the time to understand it? Let me know what you think. Remember, the biggest financial lessons in life are often the ones nobody ever explicitly explains to us. So keep questioning, keep learning, and I'll see you all in the next explainer right here on Smart Hustle.